Hello, today I am going to give you my 5 tips on how to set up your YouTube sound in DaVinci Resolve. YouTube requires specific sound levels and loudness levels, and these will be my 5 tips for you on how to go about it and how to make sure your settings are correct. Firstly, when you start off creating a video, the very first thing that you're going to do before you do anything is that you're going to go to File, Project Settings, and then you're going to go to Fair Flight, and you're going to make your target loudness levels -14. The reason for this is that there are various loudness levels depending on music or talking. Because of that, there are different levels of loudness, and YouTube wants the loudness to be a standard loudness so that things are not louder or softer than others, and they want it to be standard across the board. So they have decided -14 loudness target level -14 is where they want it to be. So you need to set that every single time you start a new video. You need to go in there and change that to -14. Then you can edit as you need. When you edit sound, once you've put in, like in these videos, it's all talking. What we do to reduce the noise, the background noise, I use this noise reduction preset, which is pretty cool and really works really well. So basically what you do is you click on it on your audio, the section that you wanted to change, and you drag and drop it, and then this will come up, and you click on auto speech and close it, and it will take pretty much any of those crackling background noises that happen. What you can do also with that is that you can actually select all your audio that you want to change like that and click and drop it. And what will happen is that it will come up for each one. So as you close the box, another one will be there. You just keep clicking until all of them are done. The third tip I can give you for basic sound is to normalize your sound. So you would click on, you can either select all of your sound, or you can click just the one voice. So if you had your voice going right across, this was originally just one clip, but I've cut, and obviously then all of it gets cut up as well. You right click it and you click on normalize audio levels. Here you can change the different levels, your different target levels of your audio. This is generally used. I use it mainly with, obviously, with where the audio is talking, so that when I'm talking, it doesn't sound like I'm shouting. So you can change this. The lower it goes, so -0.06 makes it very soft, and the higher the number to -11 or 12, the louder that audio will become. And then you say normalize, but you can play around with it and go up and down depending on how you feel it sounds better. And then you just click normalize. And the setting stays. So even if you just do it on one, you then move it to the next one, and the setting will have stayed. So what's nice with this is that if this one seemed louder than this one, I can give each one a different loudness level so that it then sounds the same. Because sometimes that happens where I land up emphasizing something and I'm much louder, or I've managed to be a little bit closer to the microphone than I should have been. So the one section sounds louder than another section. So you can clip it and then just bring your tone down a bit. Number 4, you can go and adjust your sounds in Fairflight. And here you can get a little bit more detailed with how loud or soft to try and normalize the sound as much as possible. Again, this is generally used mainly with voiceovers or any talking, because you sometimes say something very loudly because you're emphasizing it, or if you go a little bit softer, but you actually need the sound to actually stay the same throughout. And so here, when you're playing it, if you press play, you will see. So while it's moving, you can see here with in the green. So I've got different audio tracks. So this one is audio 1, and we want to kind of keep it in this range. So we can actually adjust the loudness levels over here. So you can push it right up, and then you'll see it goes into the red zone depending on the tone and my loudness when I'm talking and when I'm talking softer. But to try and even it out, we try and keep it round about here where it's just touching the red and not going completely in the red. You don't want it always in the red, but you want it sort of green to orange and maybe just touching the red. That's the general rule of thumb. So we try and keep all of them down round about there, and so you can adjust these levels over here. So you'll just have to adjust each one separately, up and down for whether it's high or loud or not. Tip number 5 is on your loudness meter. The integrated meter, YouTube recommends that it sits at -3. So you can adjust your levels so that it goes lower or higher. And for this, and then you can reset it and start it again to see where it's going. So mine's sitting there at about -1. So it's almost in range where you can bring it down. It's not a hard, fast rule, but you kind of don't want it going in the red. You want it below 0 so that your audio is not too loud. The reason for all of these different little settings like this is because if you don't do any of this, what happens is that YouTube will automatically do that for you, and your video will sound like you're underwater. One of my very first videos, when we first started doing videos, we didn't really know about this, and YouTube just went and adjusted my audio levels, and therefore my sound did not sound great at all because of that. Right. I hope these tips help you to have better sound when creating your videos. If you like this video and you'd like to see more, please make sure you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification button so that you get notified for when we go live or upload new videos. Thank you for watching.